Hi guys, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your daily horoscope for 1st September 2021, which is a Wednesday. But before we begin, I would request you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a video. And I also want to let you know that I do daily video horoscopes, weekly video horoscopes, and monthly sun rising sign video horoscopes. And you can watch all those on my YouTube channel, and the monthly horoscopes for September are out for your sun and rising sign, except for two of them. I believe Scorpio and Aquarius is still missing. I will put those up today or latest by tomorrow. So I just thought I'd let you know. And one more thing that I haven't mentioned in the dailies is that I've put out the long term energy videos for your rising sign. So that video talks about the longer term themes in your chart, things like where Saturn is, where Uranus is, and what those energies mean for you. And I did that video because oftentimes there's certain themes in our life that can last for years, and that's because of those outer planets, the slow moving energies. So I just thought that making a video on that would be helpful. So you can check that out as well if you want to. And let's talk about the astrology today. Okay, so I will mention something that happened yesterday very quick, and that's the moon changed signs yesterday. And that happened at 11 p.m. Pacific time, which makes it about 11 a.m. India time. And if you are on the eastern part of the world, the Indian time will resonate more with you. Alternatively, you can always convert the Pacific time to your time zone for a more accurate uh, time frame. Okay, so the moon changed signs at 11 p.m. last night Pacific time, and the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. And when it does, the energy in our life, the focus in our life shifts in subtle ways. Up until yesterday, 11 p.m., the moon was in Gemini, which was a lot of stimulation, a lot of wanting to do this and that and learn this and that. And it could have been overstimulating and overwhelming simply because Gemini energy is a lot of energy, but we also have the North Node in Gemini, which magnifies any planet that comes close to it. So we had a lot of stimulation up until yesterday, 11 p.m. Pacific time. But now the moon is in Cancer, and the moon rules the sign of Cancer. It loves to be there. And the moon in Cancer is all about nourishing ourselves, spending time with family and friends, taking care of our needs. And it's a more introverted energy. It's about going within, it's about retreating. Think of the crab. The Cancer is the crab, right? So everything that a crab does, think of that. Crabs retreat, they go within their shell. So these 2.5 days, I would I would say, is a time to kind of go within and recharge, nourish ourselves and recharge. So that's the energy. And the next important aspect, actually, the first important aspect for 1st September happens at 5 a.m. Pacific time, which makes it 5 p.m. approx Indian Standard Time. And what's happening here is that the moon in Cancer is squaring Mercury in Libra, 90-degree angle. A 90-degree angle represents change, and it represents friction in astrology. And the moon is our emotions, and Mercury is our logical mind. So at this point, we may need to adjust something in our emotions or in our thinking so that emotionally and mentally we can feel aligned. Alternatively, we might need to adjust Mercury things: communication, thinking, routine, habits, immediate environment, lifestyle, health, job. We might need to make an adjustment to these things so that we can start to feel good again. So, this energy here might feel stressful because our heart and our mind are not in sync. We need to make changes so that they can be in sync again, so that we can feel good about Mercury things: communication, social media, exercise, diet, health routine, immediate environment, job, whatever it is for you. And that's the morning, right? So this is 5 a.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. India time. And then moving on, the next thing happens at 5 in the evening Pacific time. And what's happening here is that the moon is going to sextile the sun. So the sun is here at 9 degrees of Virgo, and the moon is at 9 degrees of Cancer, a 60-degree angle. And a 60-degree angle is positive, right? And in this case, the moon, our emotions are in sync with our identity, our soul, our consciousness, the sun. So it could very well be that we start to feel good about who we are becoming or who we are. Something positive is happening emotionally connected to our identity. This is 5 p.m. Pacific time, 5 a.m. India time, Thursday morning. Okay. And then moving on, at 9 p.m. Pacific time, we have a slightly stressful aspect, right? So this is 9 p.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And what's happening here is that the moon in Cancer is squaring Chiron retrograde, 90-degree angle. Now, this energy can feel stressful. This energy can make us feel a little bit low. And that's because Chiron is the planet of our wounds. It's it's our deepest wound. That's what Chiron is, but it's also how we heal. So this energy here can make us feel wounded. We can feel low at this point. We can feel like, I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling low. That's the energy. And this is connected to the recent past because Chiron here is retrograde. It is covering degrees that it has covered before, right? We've seen glimpses of this energy that Chiron is bringing up again. And again, here we need to make an adjustment of sorts to our emotions, perhaps, so that we don't feel wounded, so that we can heal ourselves. And this healing is bittersweet because it's Chiron. Chiron is our wounds, but it's also healing, and healing with Chiron is always bittersweet. So this energy may not feel the best, but it is about changing something emotionally, addressing something emotionally in ourselves, perhaps a wound that we have, so that we can heal from it. And that's pretty much it for today. However, I do want to mention one more thing, that Mars here is opposing Neptune. The opposition will come exact tomorrow, but we are feeling this energy. And what is this energy? Mars is taking action. It's our drive, it's willpower, it's courage, right? And Neptune is the planet of confusion. It can make us confused. We can't see things clearly with Neptune often, especially in a stressful aspect like an opposition. So this could very well be a feeling of not knowing how to take action, not knowing what action to take, or feeling confused about the action you know So we are building up to that energy. It will become the most intense tomorrow, and then it'll start to ease out. But if you want to take a decision, if you're not able to decide what path to take, it's because of this energy, and I would recommend waiting it out till this passes before deciding things for certain. And on the positive, we do have Mars here getting ready to trine Pluto. We have Venus here getting ready to trine Jupiter. And we have the new moon in Virgo on Monday, 6th September. So we are building up to a lot of intensity over the weekend. I just thought I'd mention that. And now I will give the big picture of 2021. Now, these are things we deal with on a daily basis. And we will deal with these things all of 2021, even 2022. But let's just keep it to 2021. And the first thing about 2021 is that it is a year of change, right? We have Saturn here squaring Uranus, an energy we are seeing after 21 years. And this energy is asking us to change. It's asking us to embrace the new, get rid of the old that doesn't serve us, and embrace our unique, authentic self, our true self. And since these planets are squaring 90-degree angle, which represents friction, this process might feel challenging. So that's the first thing about 2021. The second thing about 2021 is that it is a year of building and laying the foundation for two astrological cycles that started in 2020. The first one was the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. This happens once in 20 years, and when it happens, it starts a new cycle of 20 years. So in December of 2020, they started a new 20-year cycle, which we will build and lay the foundation for the next 2 years till 2023, but especially in 2021. And another thing we're building is a new cycle that started in Jan of 2020 with the Saturn Pluto conjunction. Now, these planets meet up once in 33 to 38 years, and when they do, they start a new astrological cycle, which is what happened in Jan of 2020. A new cycle started, which will be with us till 2053, and an old cycle ended that started in 1982. And right now we are understanding this and building it as well, this cycle. So to sum it up, 2021 is about change, it's about embracing the new, it's about embracing your unique authentic self, and it's about laying the foundation for the next at least 20 years. So that's all I'm going to say, and now I will pick a card and then we will close it out. Okay, two cards fell out, so I'm going to go with these. And it says breathe, and it says poised. And let's go with this one first, breathe. I think today the universe is telling us to take some time out, meditate, go within, take care of ourselves, just breathe. And I think that's because the moon is in Cancer, which is about self-care and nourishing ourselves, right? So I guess the message is to take time out for ourselves today and breathe. And poised, we get this card pretty often. And poised, it's like if you see her, she's jumping off this platform, right? And that's what's happening to us. We are ready to take off into our new lives, but we're poised for it, or rather we are getting poised for it. I think this is a reminder that we are getting ready to fully build these new cycles that started last year, that we are already in, but we still have work to do. I think that's the energy. So take it a little easy today. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel relaxed. And remember that we are getting ready to take off. And I will see you all tomorrow for my daily horoscope. I hope you have a great day. Bye.